Bear with me for a while, a little bit on that, because I'm unable to use like the, I don't know, I'm trying to take out the background noise, and I know that you can hear every that I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to use the mic that's on my Logitech camera, but the camera that's on my mic, if that makes sense. I went through videos and looked at shit trying to figure out how the fuck to do that shit. So I am trying to rectify the problem. It's just at this moment, yeah, I'm kind of eyeballing a camera or whatever, but yeah, they're kind of pressing. And the bitch gonna be so delayed on a Canon, I'm gonna be 4 or 3 eye. They done made it to 6. I won't have that bitch. Cause all I need is the motherfucking camera that gives y'all some decent quality. And the mic sounds good, and I know that it does. So, anywho, y'all, so I'm in here to talk about a lot of shit. Kinda. Kinda. Just like a lot of shit, kinda. And, yes, but let me first say this. For those of y'all who have asked me, much love, what are you putting in your face? I am amazed at the fact that y'all don't already know what I'm putting on my face, because I've been screaming this shit for the last, well, it's about a month. I better. Mary Kay 3-in-1. That's what I've been using. The only thing new that I added to it was the nighttime gel, and I do have the daytime that has that SPF in it.
You got to be fucking kidding.
I mean, what was you doing, honey? You spilled it all.
Not all, man. Just about this shit. Damn.
Well, anyhow. So I'm just, that's what I've been using. So, for those who ask me, y'all won't believe this, but I got I'm not getting ready to say that I got Dash on my lips, but I'm about to go back to it. So I found these lipsticks. They are by, what is this? I had seen the name on here. Where in the hell did it go? What was it at? It was on one of these. Oh, okay. It's Absolute New York. I'm sure y'all, I've seen some videos on them. And I got two of them. And the one that I have on today is Purple Heart, but really, and this is it right here. Good thing is you can actually see that it's purple. It's a matte, but, what I got to do about the cigarette, lightness on my lips, the weed lips, whatever, is, with this one, I would have to put on some damn concealer or something and dot something on there to kind of fill it in so it'll be more pigmented. So, anywho, it's okay. I think it was like $2 or $3 or something. But, yeah, I'm so spoiled when it comes to Dasha. I don't know what to do with myself. With that said, let me tell you right now, she has a new website. And I think I'm going to have to write her to get it. But I'm going to put the link to the website below. Plus, I think she told me today on the phone that I think it's 25% off. But y'all, I'm going to get it and put it in the info box later. But I am going to do a formal video. I'm just trying to get this adjusted so that I know that you will see the true colors of things. Like, let's see, is this the true color? It is. Yeah, this is my damn Tangle. Lord. My Tangle teaser, honey, that has jojoba oil in it. Ain't that terrible? I use this also. I went through a couple of wigs with this, y'all. I'm ashamed. Anywho, so just some shit that I want to talk about. Yes, I'm going to talk about the hip hop hoes. And I know by now y'all know that I am bored to death with that shit. Hustling. Yeah, y'all know what? I just need to have a moment or two with some folks. How about that? When it comes to the hip hop hoes, I need a moment or two with some folks. Hustling. Okay, Stevie did what he did, but bitch, you sitting in that queening, at, baby, you're moving the desk, which is shifting the computer. Anywho, hustling. You sitting in that chair and having that girl to come there or whatever, playing like you was her friend just because you dislike Mimi so much. Yo shitty ass attitude and what's gonna be a motherfucking joke is when y'all go out there to LA and bitch, please stop saying you're international star. Please, bitch, just because you come from another country does not mean that you're an international star, bitch. I'm sorry. You just a hoe that's on Love and Hip Hop Hoes. Like, I need you to stop. Now, I'm not a fan of Nintendo's wife, really, but I do think what they did to her, what Stevie did to her, what Hustling did to her, was completely wrong. And Hustling, I'm going to get you to stop telling people to, lick your pussy or eat your pussy, bitch. Everybody don't want that motherfucker. Okay? I mean, I just think you a rude bitch that the first thing comes, the third or fourth thing comes out of your mouth is you can suck my pussy or eat my pussy. Like, bitch, that shit's getting old. As old as that quaff you have pushed to the side or whatever. The shit's just getting old, and I can't with that. I think you were rude to her for no reason, and she actually thought you were okay with her when really you wasn't. You was okay with her as long as she's against Molly the maid. And I'm not saying that after she came after your husband, which she kind of did, Stevie, when he was in there and he was fussing with, talking to Nintendo. I get that, but both of y'all used her. And Stevie, she's not the one who did anything to you. She's not the one. Whatever. Like, you're not even with Mimi. Like, I can't. I don't know. I understand that that's your child's mother, but I just feel like they used her. And I just thought it was a bit much. Even though I'm not really digging her, but I just thought that was a bit much. Onward and fucking upward. Bambi. Girl, when you stood up and that child was like to your waist, bitch, when you had to go, okay, well, bring me something back like that, bitch, I about fell out. And, okay, like, who is he, y'all? I don't know, and I don't know that I care to know who he is. Like, who gives a damn? Like, I really don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Like, who the girl, okay, and what chemistry, and the video wasn't that great, and bitch, did y'all film that shit on a iPhone or something? Well, no, because if it would have been the 6, it would have been better quality. Like, bitch, did you film that shit on the first iPhone they ever made? Like, that video was fucked up. I didn't think it was that great, but the song was a little catchy. It was a little catchy. It was a little catchy. You was kind of booed up and this and that and other. I don't know why Waka Flocka's woman is there. I guess they gonna usher her ass back in. Bitch, after the way you showed out, but whatever, you felt you was taking up for Deb's burly ass back, because God knows that motherfucking moose back bitch wouldn't have been able to take up for herself, but we gonna move forward. And I still like her. Okay? Um, you and Rashida's talking. Rashida's like, I'm feeling some kind of way, like looking at Scraps the fam and all of this, taking all of this shit in and yada, yada, yada. They congratulated you on the video and was like, you look cute. You said you hadn't been working Bambi for what, 2 years or whatever, bitch, which that bitch, because you been with Scrappy. Well, bitch, what you been on? Scrappy don't make no music. I'm just saying. I don't know, bitch. You want us to believe that a video hoe like yourself ain't been in nothing, child? I done seen you all up down your Instagram taking pictures for magazines. Stop. Let's stop. Let's stop. Let's stop with that shit, bitch. Just let's stop. But you might want to get somebody a wee bit taller. I don't know, but bitch, your preference is your preference. With that said, there was this whole thing with, let's go to the young jock and old girl and that shit that went on with Carly Red and number 4 baby mama, some shit like that. I I don't know, Carly. I mean, I feel like Light should have felt some kind of way, because, bitch, you orchestrated this shit to get back at a bitch who broke you up with the last guy you was with. So I understood what he was saying. He was kicking some real shit to you. I don't know if you can handle a real man. I really don't know, but whatever, whatever, however, you did the shit. You like, I'm glad you would defend my honor and this and that and other. It does look like you kind of cuckoo-eyed over him or whatever. He said what was so, but it was just not needed. As for baby mama number 4, bitch, your position is going to be this. Number 4. Yeah, y'all not gonna get, you never gonna, none of you hoes is gonna have him to yourself, including the bitch that he claims he's with. And girl, you keep on threatening him and it's over. Like, bitch, I was so glad that he was like, you know what? I'm tired of that shit, bitch. Get you and your back rolls and all your motherfucking shit, bitch, and get moving. Kick motherfucking rocks, bitch. All that threatening shit you keep on. Bitch, you just gonna keep coming back, so just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up and take it like you been taking it, okay? All right, moving forward. At one point, um, was it Young Jock, Kurt, Kalina's husband, and Scrappy was pretending to play poker and all talking about they lady shit. And y'all know what's so funny though, and I told y'all, it's a few men for all of these motherfucking bitches. And you ever notice how the men hold the shit together and hold it down, but the women get together and just cut a damn fool and act up and cut up and this and that and other. They hash it out over some pretend poker and a damn Mona scene, and they move forward. So Kirk and old dudes like Kalina and Rashida been friends too long for this, blah blah blah. Me and him is still cool. Like, whatever went on between them is what it is, okay? So they decide that they gonna get them together. Kirk's gonna have a romantic thing. Rashida comes, and Kalina and her sitting there. Kalina comes in, and Rashida's laughing. And y'all, did y'all hear Kalina when she said, "You smell like new money. You acting all like new money. You smell like new money. You look like new money." Whatever the fuck it was. Rashida, there's no loyalty in you when it comes to a friend. And like I said, both of them were wrong at some point. Kalina, to your husband, yeah, listen, girl, I love you and your husband as a couple. But I have to say to him, honey, you don't never put your woman's shit out there like that. When you out in the streets, you are a united fucking front. And I don't give a fuck if you thought, okay, they've been our friends forever. And he may not have meant to do it that way, but to put her weakness out there with a bitch, whether they've been knowing her, however long they've been knowing each other, that she's beefing with, is never cool. You know what I mean? And I understood why she was upset. When you are out in the street, y'all two are a united front, regardless, wherever you at. But definitely then, it's y'all two against the world. And then when you said Rashida be the godmother, and it's like, oh my God, he just didn't know what the fuck to say. I would have got up and said, you know what? Get the valet to get our bike or whatever we came here on. The car, whatever. And I'm out of here. And better yet, get it for me and you ride the bus home. Because that was just too much. And then the exchange between them and Rashida, instead of you, because girl, let's just say it. The bossy clothes and that type of shit is still booming. But the music is really not there. So it's like you're saying she ain't putting nothing out. It's like has been against has been. But when I lay that shit out and when I look at the talent, it's more, you know what I mean? She's got a better chance of coming back and springing back. And like she said, she can't just put anything out. Everybody don't want just an iTunes mixtape or some shit like that. And you can never say that you've done it on her level. Grammy, people she's toured with, this and that, another. Whatever you say, Rashida, you can't say you done it to that level. You did your thing. And ain't no doubt about it. Boss bitch, I get that. But I just feel like, you just about as shady as they come. Now, at some point, Kalina is throwing some water on that bitch, and Rashida's there like I'm still, like she's still not pressed or whatever. And I hate to see Kalina, be like that. Because I think she's really, really, really going through something, as she stated. Like, postpartum depression is some real shit. And it's not a game. This is a woman who needs help. Like, on one stance, I'm like, I'm glad they talked about it, to get it out in our community. But then on the other, let's do more to help. Now, when that crazy ass bitch, what is this shit? When that crazy ass bitch, Erica Mena, was going through shit, Mona, you got her therapy. I think she talked to maybe Yana, whatever. Like, Kalina needs that help. Instead of using her up, help her as another black woman. Like, I'm on the fence with that shit. But I will say this to any mother who just had a baby or whatever: if you dealing with any of that shit, go get the help you need. And it ain't no shame in that shit. None. So let's move forward. I had to say that. And let me go back, because now I want to go back to when Rashida was telling Scrappy, and I just looked at that camera. When Rashida was telling Scrappy about how I want this, that, and other, Scraps like I gave her the key, blase, whoop. And Rashida's telling the shit, her and Eric, you know what I'm saying? Her and Eric, her and Kurt. And here come Bambi. Bitch, you done told the shit, then you like, shit, I wish I'd have known she was coming. Like, bitch, you wouldn't have said it then. Like I said, it's just, some of the shit you do is shady as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, Rashida does a lot of shady shit. From time to time. Like, okay, Scrappy or whatever. But, bitch, you might want to get up out that business, because, like, I don't know that you are the perfect one to even be telling anybody about somebody cheating on their relationship, given the shit that you've been through. So, I don't know. Scrappy and Bam get into it, and she leaves, and, like, this shit ain't working, and, I guess she gonna go with the little tiny baby or whatever, however it goes. Scrappy, like, just let that shit go. But this might be fair play for that ass, because you've been a cheating mofo. And there's Brittany laughing. You've been a cheating ass, so it is what it is. Get over it. So now you can add her over on that list of Diamond, what Diamond did to you, or whatever, or however. So that's the gist of it for me. What is Mom gonna say? Besides Stevie told old girl to get out of there. He wasn't gonna pay her a motherfucking dime. She wanted $10,000. And she said, well, you're not gonna be able to use any of my pictures. I don't think he cares to. And I still say I think that they used her. So y'all tell me y'all take on that shit. Like, do y'all think on both ends that Hosling and him used her? And I'm not the only one tired of Hosling telling people to kiss her coochie. Like, girl, please, lies. Ain't nobody gonna, oh, Lord, my ass, y'all. Oh. Ain't nobody gonna keep doing that shit. Nobody. I don't know nobody who's gonna keep, girl, please, put the pussy up. Please. Just put the pussy up, honey. Please put the pussy up. That's what I'm gonna say. So, y'all, that's the gist of the hip-hop hoes for me. That's what I have to say about it. Now let me go into some other shit that I want to talk about. I got the Little Women of LA recording. So one of my loves let me know, and then my mother and I were on the phone, and she's like, I'm watching the Little Ladies. And so I was like, Lord, let me cut this on. But she was watching the last episode of last year, I think it was. Anywho, so I recorded it, and I'm kind of forget to go back, and I come in on the tail end of shit. Apparently, the little bitches is gonna be real messy little bitches this time. And they got, I think, 2 new bitches. One little messy bitch that goes along with the rest of the mess, that is telling people's business. Apparently, her daddy at some point was dating Ivanka, whatever her name is. at some point, and she was married to him, and that's gonna be a kiki. We gonna see what happens. But bitch, like old girl said, the one that had the baby, she said that's not a game, that's nothing to play with. Now I haven't seen exactly what's gonna go on with that the little black one, y'all. Y'all know I don't dig her like that. Apparently the other chick that's the new one has ran afoul of her, and she's like, I ain't digging her. She disrespected me. This and that, and the other. Everybody's disrespecting you. And why is it that everybody's calling you trash? I don't know. I don't get that. Are they meaning and trying to say something else? Y'all let me know. Anywho, ooh, this is a little dark. I don't know why it's so dark. It's just a little dark, y'all. Anywho, um, Tara then had her baby, and y'all know, and all of that. So we're gonna discuss that. I'm gonna discuss it tomorrow. But right now, what I want to do, because I watched Tara, you know, her and her husband had the baby. Tara baby, I think that's her name. I don't know. Tara, Tiana, whatever the fuck. The bitch that had the baby. I need to say this. I just need to, and I was telling my husband for a few years now I wanted to do. That's that new mother shit I don't like. Which you do your child how you want to do it. And maybe I shouldn't say it like that. Maybe I should be like, you know, just as advice. You know what I mean? Just kind of going on what I went through. You know, having twins and all of that. And the pearls of wisdom that my mother gave me that I definitely listened to, and I'm so glad that I did. And let me just say this, because this is nothing to do with her and what I'm going to say. Listen, if your motherfucking baby is fully fucking walking, and I do mean fully motherfucking walking, and got some height on them and shit, why the fuck, one, are they still wearing a pamper? Why the fuck won't you potty train your baby? It's not about, because some people think I'm a potty train, which I feel that too. Potty train your baby so you can stop paying $30 and $40 and $50 for cases of Pampers or whatever. But just for the whole step-by-step shit of how you should do things, why the fuck? I just need to know that. I'm just saying, when they get at a certain motherfucking point, they need to be potty trained. I don't know if it's the lazy ass mamas that don't want to do it. I'm just trying to understand. Oh Lord, potty train these children. Damn it, potty train these fucking children. I knew it was time for me to potty train the shit out of mine when Brent laid on went and got the pamper, brought it to me, laid on the floor, and threw his legs up. That means that shit is irritating your ass as soon as it hits you, as soon as you do it. As soon as they start, it starts irritating them immediately. They walking and stuff. Get that motherfucking potty. Now, a tip to help with this shit. Put their favorite motherfucking cartoon on. In the morning, give them warm oatmeal or something warm. For my coffee drinkers and things, y'all gonna know, because you know you have a little something warm, it kind of runs through you like hot soup through a goose, so you got the shit. Sit their asses on the pot after they eat. And sit there in there with them, sing the song that's on the Barney show. For me, it was Barney. You know, sing the shit. Barney, I love you. You know, the whole shit. And they never the mind. You know, they sitting there. Before you know it, there's a stench of something, and they done shit. And pee-pee. And then, you know, the congratulations, you know, they have the potties that make the song and all of that. Listen, potty train your fucking children. Oh, Lord, within a timely fashion, bitch. And you know what's the worst shit? That motherfucking pull-up shit they came up with. It do help, but it still confuses them. Because here's the thing. Well, I think that's going to help me to train them because they pull them on like drawers, but yet they still shitting and pissing in them like Pampers. So that shit's confusing. I'm just saying. Another thing. Get the motherfucking pacifiers out of your children's mouth. Get them out. Get them the fuck out. Let me tell y'all something. I think my babies may have sucked on a pacifier for maybe 6 to 7 weeks. My mother was like, get them motherfucking pacifiers and throw them motherfuckers away. One, that shit gonna be bucked. Two, you gonna be a motherfucking slave to that motherfucker if they ever lose it. And I threw that shit away. I threw that shit away. Why the fuck are 1 and 2-year-olds running around, and I have seen 3 and 4 with a motherfucking pacifier in my bitch? You got to be out your motherfucking mind. Oh Lord. I can't take it. Bitch, you got to be out your motherfucking mind. Throw that motherfucker away. And some of y'all already slaves to the pacifier. You're going to have to break them down and take them from them. Y'all know you don't want your babies to be, crying and this and that and other, but in life, stir steps, they going to cry about some shit. Okay? Take them motherfuckers away. I'm just saying, binkies, boom boom, ping pings, whatever the fuck you're calling it. Another thing. And this ushers me into this shit. So she done had this baby. And remember last season, she was kind of crying and she kind of had postpartum and trying to learn how to do things. She was tired. She was hurting. Now she won't be 2 months later and she don't want to put the baby down. Your husband got to tell you that this is our room and that's the baby room. Feed them, dry them, and lay them down. That was one of the best pearls my mother gave me. Now, that's not to say I didn't hold my babies and love on them, but that whole thing of them being on you at night and sleeping with you, they get used to that fucking body heat, and your ass is not going to be able to move. And guess what my mother said? Because I told y'all, y'all already know I was a single mama. You better feed them and dry them. If you ever want me to babysit, I am not getting ready to be babysitting those spoiled ass kids. Crying every time you leave and shit. Now, they do have this phase that they go through where they do it regardless. Because y'all, I had to get real special when I was leaving Brent with my mother. Brittany too, she went through her phase. But Brent, oh, Lord. We'd have to do this whole production of, okay, granddaddy and granny get his mind off of me. Do some special shit that he might like. And if I don't move quick enough, they have his attention for a short time. And I got to get up through then, And then they had to shut the door real quick and shit. Honey, Brent would be, and then sometimes the shit didn't work and I just wasn't going nowhere. Whatever my plans was just over. I love you too, grandmother. Granny, I love you, but I can't see my mommy. And y'all, he would just fall out and scream and holler. If he seen me leaving and he would just drop where he stood. Just everything would be fine. But if I was going out that door without him, honey, it was just a hot mess. And I wouldn't bother feed them, dry them, and lay them down. They just gonna kind of go through that phase. And, it's kind of hurtful when you hear them cry, but you got to break them from it. They're going to cry. That begins to let them know that it ain't always going to go your way. Such is life. Now, this child will not lay her baby down. She want to fucking sit up and hold this baby. Girl, if you don't get rid of that purple lip, okay, this is the beginning of the little bitches coming on again. Ooh, no, God, girl. Hers looks a wreck. And she don't want to lay the baby down. Now, this nanny that came and, is trying to, grandma, somebody's trying to help. But her husband said, what was so? I understood you got tight at him about playing that music and this and that and other and waking her up. But, and I will tell y'all something. It is something beneficial to a schedule. Like getting your children on the schedule. That shit works. It will really help you. Now, it's hard when you have twins because it would be like clockwork. As soon as Brittany laid her head, Brent would be right up. When she's up, he's down. And it was like I wasn't getting any sleep. So my mother said, you can't let Brent go to bed and lay down when he wants to. Get them down together so that you can have some rest. Be able to lay down or whatever. Go to the bathroom, yada, 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 whatever. So, you just need to put them and let them sleep in their bed. They got all these monitors and shit. I mean, let the babies sleep in their beds now. I know it's a new baby and this and that and other, but I promise you, for the new mothers and those that are pregnant, this is some valuable motherfucking information. Lay them babies in their bed so you can get some rest. So they won't be so fucking spoiled. Sitting up holding a baby all the motherfucking time and another motherfucking thing. Don't let people come over and do all of that holding shit. Because any kind of warmth, like that all the time, they get used to that. So don't do that. Stay in line with whatever plan that you have, as far as like I feed them, I hold for a little while, rock, and when the baby goes to sleep, I lay the baby down. You know. Don't let nobody come in and wake your baby up and all of that shit just to hold a bitch. Look, I kill a bitch. I could never sleep with the twins. Oh Lord, I was so glad when they slept through the night. I didn't know what to do. I had bags all the way down here, and I wish a bitch would have came in there and said and picked up that bitch. I don't give a fuck who you are. No. But anywho, she's going through this thing where she don't want to lay the baby down. Girl, if you don't lay that damn baby down. And then they were talking about doing an MRI. I understand not wanting your baby to be stuck and all of that. But this is what the child needs to drain the fluid off her head. You like, I'm worried about her being in there and I can't get to her. She is not the first baby that went into the MRI machine. Like, you want her to have, like your husband said, all the chances, you know what I'm saying, that she can have. And so that she can have a full life. She's already going to have stuff to deal with. If it's something within your reach to do, then do it for her. I understand. Shit, it hurts. But they have to, and this is partner. Damn it. Okay, y'all, I just had to say that. Next week, I'll come back. No, I'll come back tomorrow and talk about it because this is on and I got to record. What the fuck she got on? They got little whores, real little whore on her. This bitch looks like she just came off the little bitty track. Come on, cougar blouse and pleather jacket, bitch. I can't. I'm going to have to watch it so I can get it in full because I already know that I'm going to have to just go in and let have on a couple of these. I just am, y'all. I am. Anywho. Okay. Off of that. And I almost don't want to mix the serious, which I'm always serious, in with but y'all, I saw the dash cam of the man that was killed, and I'm gonna need to talk about that in another video because I'm gonna talk about that with Sandra because that shit is getting deep. But every motherfucker is going around talking about, yes, she did get booked and she wasn't, and this and that and other. Like they can't cook the motherfucking recordings. The fuck out of here with that shit. Plus, I seen a video today, honey, where it was this chick on there. Confidential, okay. A chick that had posted a video where this white chick was on the beach, and because her children was in the water and got water on her, this bitch had the nerve to call the mama and the children niggas. I would have kicked a hole in her big flabby ass. Bitch, first of all, you was wrong for that motherfucking 2.5 piece that you had on, bitch. And you talking about freedom of speech and this and that and other. This is America, but you wouldn't know that because you're not educated. If you don't get somewhere and kiss your own ass, bitch, Lord, y'all, that shit had me hollering the collar. I can't stand. Oh yeah, I can't stand this motherfucking elitist ass shit. I can't stand this superior ass shit. I can't. Anywho, I'm getting ready to go to the page because it was something else I wanted to talk about. Just some random shit. Um, okay, let me go to it. Um, she does have great skin. Okay, so today I posted something, and it's just a side note. And y'all, it's just been a mess on the Facebook page because motherfuckers is just, oh Lord, too in their motherfucking feelings. Like I can't. And it really wasn't saying anything about Caitlyn Jenner or whatever. It was like it was a good picture or whatever. Some bitch decided to come on the motherfucking under the comments and say some shit like, what was it? What was it, the shit? Transophobia bullshit. Shame on you. Bitch, I have never been that way. I have been very open and supportive. I'm so sick of motherfuckers taking shit the wrong way. Kiss my motherfucking ass, bitch, backwards. I'm so motherfucking sick of that shit. I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. Like oh y'all, if you on the Much Love page, y'all saw that. And before I could really say anything, like three of my loves said something, and I'm like, where do these motherfuckers get this shit from? Like, bitch, if you just hopped up on the page, bitch, and you never been on the motherfucker, then you don't know me. You don't know what I put up. I at least scroll down a little bit and you'll see another post. Oh, y'all, that just gets on my motherfucking nerves. Then I was in fucking Facebook jail because of a picture or caricature that somebody didn't like. Y'all, I just don't get it. Like, ooh, like I told y'all about that bitch who was like, ooh, I scroll past that shit and I'll delete you if you put vulgar shit on your page. But yeah, she was the same dominatrix stripper bitch, stepping in motherfucking nuts and shit for money. Bitch, get the fuck out of her. Trying to be brand new. Bitch, okay, you a new Christian or whatever, bitch, but your past is still your past. That don't give you the right to judge nobody else. Just hope that they move on or maybe come to the same conclusion. Like I can't, oh, you motherfucking selective memory whores. Mm-mm. I cannot take it. One last motherfucking thing, and let me say this shit right now because I'm going to be talking about that too. Bobby Christina, rest in peace, and I put it all up and down the page. It is so tragic and it is so sad that this young woman lost her mother and lost her life. It was just so tragic. But now they're investigating it as a murder, and they said that they feel like they have enough info, a sufficient amount in which to call it a murder investigation, and old dude, her husband slash stepbrother slash whatever the fuck is the one that they have in, is the main interest in that. Excuse me, y'all. Indigestion. Oh, Jesus, excuse me. That motherfucker know he done something wrong to her. And we're going to find out when it comes out in the water. But what I do want to say, because I did, and this is going back to the page, post something, and it was just nice about Sissy saying after all of this, and somebody got all the way in their feelings like it was wrong, and I posted the shit up and like, where in this damn post was I not being sensitive? Because I was. And people been going back and forth talking about, oh, well, and I feel the same way too. Y'all watch because the motherfucking claw's gonna come out. And if it's any coin or anything like that involved, they gonna act that way because they act ugly while she was in there in the coma and all of that hospice, wherever she was. Y'all, it's just so sad that she lost her. She didn't get a chance. And it's just sad. I don't know. It's just sad, y'all. I'm going to, read some more and see how this is going. I'm going to be following this because I really want to know. But I know when I watched him on that interview, that motherfucker was fucked up. He had did something then with his peel head ass. Pills and drunk or whatever. That motherfucker's crazy as a Bessie bug. I'm gonna be watching this shit because I believe he should be brought to justice, just like the rest of the mofos that been taking people's lives and this and that and other for no reason. You know, if it's not self-defense, like really? Oh, y'all, like the motherfucking cop that shot the man point blank. They bringing him up. Thankfully, police officer, they bringing him up on murder charges. Point motherfucking blank for no. Just shot him in the head and the bitch forgot his cam was on. We're gonna talk about that shit. Anywho, y'all, I just wanted to share those things with y'all. I will be back in here tomorrow, so hopefully this sound won't be as off. So please let me know in the comments below. I am getting some lights to, you know, kind of try to make it brighter and things be more, you know, true to color and, you know, that type of thing, you know. So it hit. I'm out of here, y'all. Much love. That is my random thoughts on the shows and shit. I'm really behind on my shows because I'm trying to play catch up, and I haven't even talked about the basketballs, period. I had done one video, and then I tried to get it to go up, and it wouldn't, but that was on the other computer. So I am going to talk about it, but y'all, I'm really irritated with Jackie. Okay. I'm just here for Tammy. Anywho, y'all, and I haven't done my Married to Medicine. I need to do that. And I had to push the interview back. Well, we're quiet. I don't know which day, but me and Dr. Simone was supposed to do it in Cecil. But she had some deliveries, things like that. And so we were trying to get it together this Tuesday. And I just need to kind of confirm with her. But y'all got that coming. And anybody that knows how you can record a Skype video call, hit me up. Much love from KY at iCloud.com. That much love from KY at gmail.com is still open. There's just so many emails in there. It's so hard for me to keep up with them. I'm serious. So I got to try to separate, do some shit like that. So just hit me up and let me know. Or you can just leave it in the comments, you know, to let me know. I was going to try to do a Google Hangout and see if I could, like, just send it to her and we do the Hangout and then record it, which it'll go up to the channel. You know, so I don't know. What do y'all think will be better? I definitely want to ask y'all to leave some questions below that y'all would like for me to ask her. And I'm sure Cecil's going to be on. And so do that below here. Or if you don't want to do it below here, send it to the email. So y'all, I'm out of here. It's 42 minutes. Lord, ain't no telling how long it's going to take to get this video to go up. You know, because I don't have my little thing to shrink it down and make it where it don't take as long. They don't have it for the Mac or whatever. So I'm out, y'all.